Hey, good afternoon. This is Bob from Trade Genius. It's the 6th of December and just another grind today. But I think we hit a top of a channel, and I think we probably hit an important top here. So we'll just see. But just amazing grind. I'm gonna start at XIV here. Look at that on a 2 hour. But as the market is closed now, it's starting to roll down, and it's just really stretched above its 5-day moving average. This is a daily derivative of the 2 hour chart, and it's just way above the linear regression bands, and it's just they push this thing to the edge. And so I'm looking for definitely a reversion to the mean here with the VIX. And speaking of the devil, I mean, we're down to 1180 here, and that's just, it's too low, and I think it's going to cause some people hedging issues. And I know that, going into the contract roll, that these people are going to have to cover. So I'm looking for definitely for this to get stronger. Dollar had a bit of a bounce off of VWAP here, as you could see, and I'm looking forward to fail and come back down again and support our commodity positions, sans oil. The real estate sold down here the last 2 days, I think because of anticipation of the bond market getting stronger, i.e. rates going down. But long-term real estate's is going to be in trouble. First, it's going to get a reprieve from rates, and then it's going to get hammered with just the recession that's coming. Silver held on pretty good today, so we're long and didn't get stopped out, and so we're just standing by. This is the short of the market. I think it's pushed out of its bounds, way oversold, and I'm looking for this to again reverse into the Fed meeting. Sugar had a buy on it here at the open, gapped up. We own it through DBA, but still not ready to buy it yet on an individual basis here. I wanted to see if it holds. I don't like these big gap ups like this. And it filled this gap here, so could sell back down again. But I think sugar's making its turn for a run higher. Oil, I think oil's done, and I think it was climbing up here to fill that gap, and I'm looking for it to roll back over. No reason why oil should be this high, and the charts are confirming. Miners, pretty much just a boring day for them. MOS we bought today. I was hoping it would come down a little bit lower, but got the buy signal and had to buy it a little bit higher than I wanted to. And I'm looking for MOS to grind higher. Labu is biotech. We're short biotech. I'm going to roll my contract next week. I'll show you when I get to XBI. I'm looking for those gaps to fill. I'm just not going to repeat myself with similar things here. ERX, got a little weakness in the oil servicing companies. We have drip, so we're waiting patiently for oil and the market components that make up the drillers and the oil producers to recognize that fact. Getting a little bit of a rollover here in CRK, still a sell. CHK looks like it's topping out here as well. Got sell signal on it at the open. And Boyle at first, a little bit of weakness in natural gas, and you can see a little bit better in UNG. And AG held up pretty nicely. Here's XBI. It's definitely overbought, and I'm looking to fill these gaps to the low side. You can't see them so much here as you can on the over here a little bit, here and here. So I'm looking for the biotech to roll over to fill those gaps for any move higher. So I have puts, and I've been rolling them. I had 2 profitable trades this week. Probably will be a roll for a loss, but roll nonetheless. And I'll definitely make a profit on it when it fills those gaps. Wheat, we have a buy on wheat and still in play. VXX, we talked about it. It's just in the floor here. It's one of the biggest down moves I've seen in the VIX. Trading this for a long time, and so definitely thought it would start turning before today. And UNG's right here, little, if it gaps down tomorrow, I have a little island top here. It has some gaps to fill. A lot of gaps to fill. But I'm very bullish on UNG. We made money on it. I'm still long with covered calls, and I'm in the money, so I can absorb all the way down to 850, and I'm just going to continue to roll my contracts until I get some of these gaps to fill, and then take it on straight again. And SPY is just, it's just way overbought, and I think they're just trying to, try to push it in the Fed meeting, but they're losing everything to sell against it to force it higher, and even the yen starting to buckle here a little bit as well. So I don't think they're getting their bang out of the buck for liquidity to push SPY higher. SLW, we're long, profitable, and just watching the stop. Same with SILJ. And REK is longer term hold. Still, for those holding long term, our stop is here, and looking forward to roll up higher. And coffee, hit a stop today, but it looks like it wants to bottom. I'm just going to wait for the buy signal again on it and take another shot at it and get it to run up. My plan was to sell at 30, got to 26, and it's just been chopping down. But sugar turned, and sugar and coffee like to go together, so we'll see if Joe's ready to turn with it. And JJG, we have a buy on it, and a little bit of top of the channel, but wheat, corn, and soybeans are all buys right now, so I'm just going to follow my stops. And we talked about real estate and gold. I'm in gold and still above my stop here, patiently waiting for the Fed to say whatever they're going to say, and for the yen to stop doing what it's doing, and let gold get going again. And emerging markets, we're long emerging markets, and so here I was going to walk away from it, but actually got a buy signal on it, and I took it, and now I'm just following the stop up. Stop is in a profitable zone now, and so we'll just wait and see. I'll just see how this thing performs. And drip, we're in drip, and just patiently waiting for oil to roll over. And DBA, we got bought on DBA pretty much at the buy price. Here is where we are right now, a little bull flag, and I'm looking for DBA to move higher. And corn had a nice move, and again I'm following my my stops on this, but corn definitely looks like it wants to finally break out. And we talked about and back to XIV. Anyway, as Bob, Trade Genius, I'm sure the rest of the week's going to be just as dynamic as today was after the open. Very boring, and just we're going to just buy on signals and sell on stops until we get some things that we hopefully will trend in the ag and in the metals and miner space. Anyway, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye bye.